Hello there guys, it's Bakugo here, back in another video, and today I'm going to do what if deku with Asta's power, part 4. Hope you enjoy it. So in last part it covered what happened in USG attack, and Deku protecting his friend from Kurigiri teleportation, quirk. Then Deku with the help of Aizawa and Bakugo held off the Nomu enough to let the help arrive. Then All Might show up, he beat the Nomu. Then Aizawa got badly hurt by Shigaraki's quirk, protecting Deku. Then Deku unlocked his third sword, his Demon Destroyer sword, and absorbed Shigaraki's disintegrate power. And I think that's it for this summary. Let's begin this part. So after GSG attack, I would get a week to rest. So during this week, Deku tried his best to master his new sword, the Demon Destroyer sword. But he realized each time he holds it, his body is immense pain. And he assumed this is because of this black stuff surrounding the sword. He called her anti-quirk matter. Then he grabbed his other two swords and realized the matter is same on each or any one of them, but it's more condensed in the Demon Destroyer sword. So he just spent his time trying as his best to hold his sword as long as he can, and every day the same train trying to swing his Demon Destroyer sword. In the 5th day he realized something was different about him. He's a bit more powerful than what he was. He assumed that the black matter is amplifying his power somehow, and he can hold the Demon Destroyer sword for a much long period of time. Let's say he can hold it for a minute, then his body gives up on him. So now let's say time skip to everybody go back to UA. Everybody meet, then they ask Deku about his third sword and what he did in USJ. Deku tells them, I don't know what happened in USJ, I just realized that the third sword showed up from my book and it had the ability to nullify the effects of any quirk. Ida tell him, nullifies the effect? What do you mean? Deku tell him, I didn't try it though, but okay. Uraka, can you please touch Ida? Uraka not, then she touches Ida and make him float. Deku take out his Demon Destroyer sword and Ida start floating and fall to the ground. Deku tell them, well, this is what I mean. I can nullify the effect of any quirk that is. But I think it don't work on attack quirk like Ida's or Bakugo's one or Todoroki's one. Ida tell him, okay, so you have a big sword that can nullify and repel any attack, the second one can absorb any attack, and third one can nullify the effect. Deku tell him, well, that's pretty much it. But the third sword is a bit too much for me to handle for a long period of time. Ida tell him, what do you mean? Deku tell him, the Demon Destroyer sword. Ida stop him. The Demon Destroyer sword, what? Deku tell him, yeah, I just come up with that name. The big one is the Demon Slayer sword, the smaller one is the Demon Dweller sword, and the third one is the Demon Destroyer sword. And Ida tell him, what's up with these names? And why Demon? Deku tell him, I don't know, I just came up with that name yesterday. Ida tell him, okay. Then Aizawa entered their classroom and told everybody to sit down. Then he told them about the sport festival and they have a month to prepare for it. Everybody got excited, especially Deku and Bakugo. They still have a rematch to do. Then Bakugo looked at Deku and told him, don't think you will win this one. Deku told him, we'll see about that. So now let's say time skip to the lunch break. Deku is with Ida and Uraka and Kirishima and Bakugo, because in this scenario all of them are friends because of Deku and Bakugo. Then they asked why they want to become heroes. Everybody gave the answer, and Deku and Bakugo gave the same answer. They want to become the #1 hero. With Deku small different because he wants to be a hero with a smile on his face. Then Uraka told them she wants to become a hero because of money, she wants to help her family. At first she was embarrassed, then Deku told her don't be, you want to help your family with it, so you don't have to be ashamed of it. Uraka smiled, then she thanked Deku. Then All Might show up and tell, can I have a moment with you, young Midoriya? Deku told him, All Might? He looked behind him, then Bakugo told him, what are you looking at? He asked for you, so go ahead. Deku smiled and okay guys, see you later. Then Deku have his lunch with All Might, then All Might asked him about his third sword. And Deku gave him the same explanation that he did in the classroom. Then All Might asked him the same question. Why did you pick demon for the first name of each sword? Deku tell him, I don't know. I think this feels natural for me to call them. I don't know why though. All Might tell him, trust me, you name him the sword about demon is not the weirdest thing about you. You have a quirk, a shape of a book, and your physical strength is far beyond anything I can or did see in my life. Deku smiled at him, telling him, well, thank you, I guess. Then Deku asked him, about your power, 1 for all you call it? All Might tell him, yeah, what about it? Deku tell him, how did you get it? All Might tell him, it's a long story. Are you sure want to hear it? Deku tell him, well, we have all lunch breaks, so why not? All Might start to explain what is 1 for all and how he can pass it, by eating his air or one of the DNA. Then he showed Deku his injuries. Then Deku related the matter because he's a geek and know all about All Might. Then All Might tell him the real story is about this scar. I got it after fighting my strongest villain yet. It's called All for One. Deku tell him, All for One? His name not resembled 1 for all? All Might tell him, yep, because he is the original owner of 1 for all. Deku tell him, what? How? When? So many questions. Please answer. Then All Might explained the story of 1 for all and how it is passed down from generation to generation until it became his and he beat All for One. Then he have his injuries and he can become a hero for like more than 5 hours a day. Then Deku tell him, there is no other people that have amazing healing power that can heal your wound. All Might tell him, unfortunately not. I'm still looking for one of my successor. I have one of in my mind because Principal Nizu suggests for me. Deku tell him, who is he? All Might tell him, his name is Mirio. Deku tell him, Mirio, when did I hear that name? Oh, one of the big three heroes, right? All Might tell him, yep, that's the one. I think maybe I give him my quirk. Then Deku tell him, well, if he's one of the big three, he definitely is worthy. Then All Might tell him, well, there is still you on the list, if you want. Deku tell him, I'll gladly accept, but my sword cannot accept. All Might tell him, what? Why? How? Deku tell him, I did tell you that my quirk can cancel anything he can touch, right? All Might tell him, yeah. Then Deku get up and take out his Demon Slayer sword and put it on the top of the shoulder of All Might. Then he tell him, try to use your quirk. All Might tell him, okay. He try and the quirk don't activate. Deku tell him, see, anything the edge of the blade touch, it will be cancelled. So simply just me touching the sword or 1 for all would be inactive. All Might tell him, oh, I understand now. Then Deku ask him, and when you are going to give him your power? All Might tell him, I'm not sure yet. Deku tell him why. All Might tell him, personal reason kid, please don't ask anymore. Deku tell him, okay, All Might. Then the bell ring, then Deku tell him, well, I have to go to class. See you later, All Might. All Might tell him, yeah, take care kid. So now let's say time skip to the end of the day. Everybody is talking to each other how they are going to train for the EA Sport Festival. Then Deku approached Bakugo and tell him, well Bakugo, can we spar together? I have to figure out a way how to use my Demon Dweller Sword much better. Or Bakugo tell him, Demon's Dweller Sword? I am in a small sword that can absorb power. No, sorry, I have to train myself to UA Sport Festival. I have to beat you no matter what. So good luck. Then walked off. Deku's trying to stop him but he can't. Then he take for a second, then he talked to Kaminari. Then asked him, can you help me with training? Kaminari tell him what? Then Deku explained that he have to test his Demon's Dweller Sword. Kaminari tell him, I will glad to help but I don't see how. Deku tell him, it's easy, just shoot me with electricity, that's it. Kaminari tell him, okay, are you sure that's safe? Deku tell him, well, if my theory is correct, I will be fine. Kaminari tell him, if? Deku tell him, well, I don't know for sure until I test it, so yeah. Kaminari tell him, okay, let's meet tomorrow. And guys, I knew you asking how strong is Deku. Maybe I will give him power equal to 20% of 1 for all. I know some of you guys tell me, well, it's not too much. If you see the latest episode of My Hero Academia Season 4, you know how much 20% is. And it can do quite a lot of damage. And it's pretty early in the series, so Deku can get even more stronger, so please go easy on me in the comments. So now it's next day. Deku meet Kaminari, they start training. Then Kaminari uses electricity on Deku. At first it seemed like it's not working. Then Deku realized that he have to touch the attack to be absorbed. So this time he stand firm and tell Kaminari to shoot him. At first it seems that Deku is getting attacked or hit by the lightning or electricity. Sorry guys for mixing up lightning and electricity. What if Deku was reborn is still a bit in my mind, so sorry about that. So after Deku got hit with electricity, everybody think he got attacked. Then he told them I'm fine. Then the sword started glowing with yellow aura. Then Deku told them yes, it worked. Kaminari told him it did. Deku told him yep, just look. Then Deku fired a slash based on electricity, a lightning slash I guess, and it did quite a lot of damage. Kaminari told him whoa. Then Deku told him it's not my power, it's yours. Kaminari told him what? Deku told him yeah, I have the power that did redirect the attack, don't amplify it, this is all your power. Just train how to control it even better and you will be fine. Kaminari told him oh thank you. Then they spent 2 weeks training together, and when I say train, it's basically physical training because Deku can all do just that. And Kaminari is amazed by how much Deku can do physical training. It's almost like a beast. But on the 3rd week, Bakugo approached Deku and told him how is your training doing? Deku told him fine, you? Bakugo told him I got even stronger, I'm definitely going to beat you. Deku smiled at him, we'll see about that. Quick question. Can you help us? Bakugo told him, I did tell you I'm not going to help you. Deku told him, no, it's not me, it's for Kaminari. Bakugo told him, Kaminari? Ah, you mean the Zapper. Kaminari told him, ah, come on, Bakugo. Bakugo told him, tss, so what do you want? Deku told him, well, do you know any trick or something to let him concentrate his lightning? Because he only can release it at once, he don't have any control over it. And I don't have any power that let me train him, so you are our best bet. Bakugo told him, what? You can't control your power? What a waste. Kaminari told him, well, you just asked for help, don't be like that. Bakugo told him, well look, it's all about willpower. Kaminari told him, willpower? Bakugo told him, yeah, I imagine my power go that way and I make sure that with my willpower to go that way, only that way. I don't let my explosion go anywhere else. Just empty your mind and direct your quirk and imagine it and make it real. Kaminari take a deep breath, close his eyes, tell him imagine my attack. Bakugo told him just imagine your attack going like in one direction. But Kaminari told him okay. Electricity started to show up around his body. Then he started getting concentrated in one on his hand. Then he fired it. Kaminari opened his eyes and see that he destroyed a bunch of rocks that just in front of him. Kaminari told them, did I just do that? Deku told him, yep. Then Bakugo told him, well, I admit you have a bit of talent. Kaminari told him, thank you, I guess. Then Bakugo told them, well, it is everything, I have to go back to my training. See you in 2 weeks. Deku smiled at him, yeah, see you in 2 weeks. Then he turned toward Kaminari and told him, well, you have a goal right now to master the new way of how to use your electricity. Kaminari nodded him, yes. Then two of them spend the next 2 weeks training, and when you think of it, it will help both of them. Kaminari will learn how to control his electricity and shoot it at Deku, and Deku will learn how to use his Demon Dweller sword. And maybe his Demon Destroyer sword and his Demon Slayer sword to repel the attack. And guys, I'm going to stop it right here. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in the comment section. And if you're new around here, consider subscribe and peace.